Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. Alright, what it is, what it do, Big Boss. I'm coming through, switching lanes, gripping grain, pop truck, I'm on. Big Boss Hog, Boss Dog, came out to the door. Hit the top this box, fuck it, my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. Don't knock yourself, caught him in the foul line, remember you matter. Peak game, 84's on one swing. The boy heading home. I worked one of my jobs today. I'm still tired. I mean, yesterday I worked two of them. I'm just a working man. That's what it is. But ain't no complaining. It is what it is. Let's talk boxing. But before we talk boxing, all my little black brothers, I want you to understand this. If you like women outside your race, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Document everything. Record everything. Every conversation. Like, you got to do that now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. You see with this Shannon Sharp stuff. But you saw with the actor. Whatever his name is. Something Majors. Like, protect yourself. Be smart, bro. Like, that's all I gotta say. I just want y'all to be smart out here. Don't be out here. Like me personally, I'm gonna tell you straight up, don't mess with them white girls. But at the end of the day, you know, cause I don't you know, that stuff Dr. Umar be talking about, like, I believe in it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, I'm a Christian first. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I'm a Christian first. I believe in God. But when it comes to, like, the dating outside the race thing, I don't agree with that. But let's talk boxing. Ryan Garcia versus Rollie. It's now for the WBA regular championship at 147 pounds. This is, you know, now this is a couple of days old. They just elevated Boots to the WBA super champion at 147 pounds. So the winner of Ryan and Rollie becomes the regular champion. Right? Now Boots Ennis has to basically, I think his name Giasov. I don't know how to say his name. I think that's how you say it. But I think he's 17-0. He's a silver medalist. I forgot what country he's from. But he's a decent little fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think with those European fighters, they crafty. You know what I mean? They crafty. So I don't see Boots steamrolling them, but I still see Boots knocking that dude out. It may be later. You know what I'm saying? Because with them Europeans, man, you gotta work to get them out of there. You can't just come in there and steamroll them. You know what I mean? A lot of them you gotta, because they tricky. You know what I mean? But this opened doors and opportunities for Boots. Because if I'm not mistaken, if the winner of Ryan Rollie is, you know, I think they become the mandatory, right? So if Boots take care of Giasov, then boom. If he can't get a Barrios, who I'm hearing, like, I'm reading in articles, and there's many different articles saying the same thing, that Pacquiao and Barrios is done in the summertime. They're going to fight in the summer. They just waiting for Pacquiao's, I guess, political thing. He's supposed to find out. I think he's running for Senate or president in his country. And it's supposed to end May 12th. You know? So, you know Boots ain't fighting no Mario Barrios. Right? And I've heard Mario Barrios is linked to Errol Spence too. So, Barrios might take those fights because they're bigger money fights for him. I'm just going to be real. Now, does it make sense for boxing for him to fight them two? No. Not gonna lie to you. It makes sense for Barrios to do unification with Boots. But I think Barrios gonna go after the money. That's what I believe. So then you got Ryan and Rollie. If Ryan beats Rollie, he's linked to Devin Haney. Right? So, and that's a grudge match mega fight that people are tuned into. I mean, I think the second fight would do way better than the first fight because, you know, people gonna want to see is Devin Haney, did he learn from that? Did he get better? Can he evolve? You know what I mean? Can Ryan do the same thing, right? Because, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, he cheated on the first fight. So they like, hey, can he do the same thing without testing positive for any type of banned substances, right? So that's what a lot of these people are saying. So I think a lot of people tune in. So that's a big money fight too. But also, if Ryan wins, he could go down that Boots train, in which he's called Boots out. He said, I want Boots. I want to fight Boots. You know what I mean? So he can go down that Boots train, all right? And I'm pretty sure if Boots can't get Barrios or Brian Norman Jr., he'll fight Ryan Garcia, because that's a big money fight. That's a mega fight. That's a super fight. And he'll make a lot of money. And he'll get a lot of fanfare. And that'll catapult him into another level, because Ryan Garcia not only got boxing fans, he got casual fans too. He has a cult-like following, right? You know, he got them Disney Channel fans. So if Boots is able to get in there with a Ryan, that gets him an opportunity to gain those fans. And then what happens with his pocketbook? It goes up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I mean? So I think that I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to set that up. But we shall see how this thing goes. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is linked to Devin Haney. And I think Ryan should fight Devin Haney if he is successful against Rollie. You know what I'm saying? If he's successful against Rollie, I think Ryan needs to be a man and fight Devin Haney. You know? I think Boots need to push after he fight that European dude. He need to push for a Brian Norman fight. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? But like I said, him fighting Ryan is like life-changing money. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, do I agree with them coming up with all these belts? No. I think it's pointless. You're creating a belt, right, for two guys who ain't did nothing at 147. This is their first fight at 147, and you're creating a belt, right? But like I say, we see the play. We see what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to set it up for Ryan to fight Boots, because that'll be a big fight, and that make 147 get popping again. Because now you got Ryan Garcia, who's very popular in a weight class and holding a belt, right? If he beats Rollie, because I think if Rollie beat Ryan, Rollie not fighting no Boots, and I don't think Boots will fight Rollie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, if they make him fight Rollie, I think he'll do it. If they make him, but he'll watch Rollie. Like, he'll watch that boy, man. Like, there's no disrespect to Rollie, but Boots will body bag and toe tag Rollie. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a big money fight. That's I'm just not gonna lie to you. I think Ryan versus Boots is a very, very lucrative fight. You know what I'm saying? Ryan is the cash cow on that side. You know what I'm saying? I would say it'd be Canelo first, Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? So I think that I think we got, you know, they got a good thing brewing. They trying to get this 147-pound division cracking again. Like I say, I see what they trying to do. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it. You know, pause. That was crazy. Kind of like it. But all I said at the end of the day, either way it goes, it's some good fights. You know, do I think Ryan can beat Boots? No. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be capping if I sat here and said, oh, Ryan has a chance. Ryan can't beat Boots. Now, I say this. If Ryan's able to land that left hook, that's different. But that's the only thing he got. And everybody knows that's the only thing he got. So Boots going to be able to box circles around Ryan. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, but who knows? Ryan ain't no small dude. He got that left hook. He got he got explosive power. So who knows? Boots do get hit a lot, you know, but it's due to Boots being more offensive. It ain't the fact that Boots' defense is trash, because when Boots decide to get on his defense, he get on it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. He untouchable when he get defensive minded. But Boots from Philly. And y'all know them Philly boys, man, they want to scrap. They want to fight. They ain't trying to be cute with you, and they want to go toe to toe. You know what I'm talking about? So we should see how this thing pan out, though. You know what I mean? But remember what I said in the beginning of the video. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.